Okay, so you should know what time it is, right? It's time for the Stoner Score, all right? And let me go through this criteria. Since I'm doing, I believe, 4 albums. Wow. I'm doing 4 albums for you guys today. I'm reviewing 4 albums. A lot of people just drop, man. A lot of people drop. So I gotta, gotta do what I gotta do. I know I don't usually do more than one, but gotta go. So it's gonna be the format is gonna be a little different, not really different. It's just gonna be a little more repetitive because I'm gonna repeat the criterias over and over again. I know it's gonna be repetitive to you, but it's gonna be different video clips. So I gotta repeat it. It's a new video. I gotta repeat it. God, you know what it is. So here we go. So saying that, now, if you're new to the Stoner Score, let me review what the Stoner Score criteria are. It's out of 10 of this scores. Number 1 is artwork, title, intro, beat selection, the composition, the use of features, the less than 30% skip on first listen, the content, are you saying something, the replay value. Basically, do you have songs in this album that are hits that get a lot of replay, not just from the populace, but for me. So does this transcend time, meaning that we're going to come back in 10 years and listen to this album and put us back in that vibe that we were, basically a capsule. And number 10 is satisfaction guaranteed. Now, is the streets happy with this? Are you good to go to your next album? So that's what we're going to be discussing today on the Stoner Score. All right. So the first album that I'm actually going to be reviewing today is going to be King Von. King Von, welcome to O Block. King Von, welcome to O Block. And I haven't listened to any of his album, by the way. I haven't listened to any of his. Does he have other albums? He has to have other albums. So I haven't listened to any of them, like in total, because I've been doing the Stoner Score. You would know if I have, right? So I listened to the King Von's album. So let's back it up. This is how I got introduced to King Von, right? He was well known. He's from O Block, Chicago. He's well known for hating 63rd Street, right? Now, when I found out about King Von, I was living on pretty much 63rd Street, but not. See, I didn't know he was from Chicago at the time because drill music is, I was in LA, so I was into the LA drill scene, or I'm not gonna say too much. You feel me? I probably said too much on the show like a year or so ago, but hey, so that's how I got introduced to King Von. He was dissing 63rd, and I'm like, I'm right there in 63rd, and all this other Crips that I listen to, I'm not gonna mention the names, or I just said too much, huh? So all these other artists I was listening to that lived on 30, 40, 50, 60. So I was like, yo, well, ain't there no beat? This dude's dissing 63rd. Well, what's up? Now that I actually care enough to research, I found out he's from Chicago, and that's the block, the O Block, all that. So this is the album Welcome to O Block, all right? So that's why I'm going to review this on the Stoner Scores, all right? All right, just have to pull it up on my screen so I can see the criteria, because it's no longer on your screen now. All right, so the artwork, all right? Yo, what is it with all these naked men on all these like Ty Dolla signs? Last week he was naked. King Von this week, he's naked on this. Like, it's not for me, but I'm not gonna hate on it either. You feel me? I'm not gonna be the first one to be out here hating. All right. So he gets artwork. All right, it's cool. O Block, welcome to O Block with the O chain. I got you. All right. Title, welcome to O Block. Gotcha. It fits. Welcome to O Block. Introduction. This is O Block. I'm one of those that needed to be introduced to O Block because I thought, like I said earlier, I thought he's dissing 63rd on, Crip territory. You feel me? We're rolling out here. All right. So I'm not. Hold on. I'm not affiliated with any gangs because I know that's what his kids do. I'm not. I'm not affiliated. None of that. Civilian ASAP. So what was I saying? So back to the thing. The title is a go. Welcome to O Block is a go. The intro was a perfect introduction to King Von because I haven't heard. I'm not a diehard of any of these artists, so I don't. It's a good intro for me to his sound, to his music. Although I liked all the drill scene in LA and California, so I have heard his songs, and I do like his songs, but I just never heard a whole album. So this is an intro to a very good album. Let's just put it as that. The album was good. The intro was very good. A good intro to what I'm about to listen to, and that flowed perfectly to number 4, which is beat selection. Yeah, it did its thing on the beat selection because it was the sound you wanted to hear. Like that also leads to less than 30% skip on first listen because once you're in the trance or in that vibe, see, as I'm speaking, I'm just reordering the stoner criteria. I know you guys don't see that because I'm just saying it and it's not on the screen right now, but that's actually less than 30% is number 6 and use of features is number 5. So I'm gonna swap that. All right, see, freestyling this show like a mug. All right. So less than that, the beat selection flowed to less than 30% skip on first listen because it was a vibe. You was in the trance and it just flows right through. If you have it in the background, it's a go. It's not a mood killer. That's what number 6 you really is, or it's gonna be the new number 5. All right, number 5, use of features. Now, there wasn't that many features on here, but they were used very, very well. They fit in. The features fit in. With different, there's a lot of gang shit going on, man. It's just a lot. In New York, the Woos, Chew, there's a lot of gang shit and the drill scenes going on. That's what these kids are into, man. I kind of like the music, dog. I ain't into the lifestyle, you know? Ain't trying to drop no ops, but there's a lot of gang shit going on, man. So, use of features fit very, very well. He featured other gang members. That's what I'm saying. So, the contents. Number 7, the contents. Is he saying something? Killed mad niggas. Drop the ops. What else can you say? What else can you say? Alright, so that's a no. Is he saying too much? Nah, it wasn't an overall message in there. Although if you're op, you understood everything he was saying. The music spoke volumes to you, but if you're a casual listener and not into the lifestyle, then you're probably gonna say, nah, this nigga's he ain't saying too much. So the replay value. Now, does it have like hits in there that I could replay over and over again, and not just as a diehard King Von fan, because he has a lot of them, dog. He has a lot of fans, cuz. It's a lot of them. All right, so replay value for me, I'm not gonna come back to specific songs to replay over and over again. Although I probably have to take a second listen just to figure it out. And if I do have to take a second listen to figure that out, probably not. When I do replay a lot of songs, it's usually during the first listen. Like it took me a while to finish the album. If I really like the album, like if I catch a song, I'm like, let me play that back. Hold on, all right, one more time. Let me play that back. I swear, this is the last time. Let me play that back. That's how I listen to albums. So this did not have that for me. So number 8 is a dub. Does this transcend time? Does this album transcend time? Am I gonna come back in a decade from now and say, yo, this shit's a classic? At this point in time, nah, that's another dub. So, but is the streets satisfied with this? Is the satisfaction guaranteed? For this album, Welcome to O Block, most definitely. The streets are satisfied with this album. And out of a 10, this album, King Von, Welcome to O Block, gets about a 7 out of a 10 on the Stoner Score. All right, that's a 7 out of a 10 on the Stoner Score. I feel like reorganizing this thing right now, though. All right, I'm gonna reorganize it.